Alright guys, welcome to the video today, and I was about to make a different video. I had a video clip saved on my computer. It was 4v4 zone control in preparation for the new tournament that was announced, by the way. It's November 12th. It's a 4v4 zone control tournament, and kind of in preparation for that, I've been playing Titan a lot, and I've been shotgunning a lot more than you'd normally see. A lot of the gameplay on my channel recently has been like shade step shotgun with the new last ditch with quick draw on it, and I've just been kind of having a lot of fun using that. But as far as like my roots, I've been sniping for a super long time. If you look at my DTR, I have way more sniper kills than I do have shotgun kills, and I basically just want to make this video: is sniping dead? Am I done sniping? I think the general question for the vast majority of the community is sniping dead? But for people who actually care about my channel or watch my channel, a lot of people are wondering, are you done sniping? Are you going to continue sniping? Is shotgunning like the only way to go now? And that'll sort of, I guess, general topic. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's hop right into it. I feel like asking whether or not sniping is dead is a little bit too extreme of a question. Is it wounded? Definitely. I think it's taken a big hit, so to speak. And as far as incentives for sniping, if you're new to the game, is there an actual reason to learning how to snipe? In my opinion, I don't really think so. People have been asking me in my chat, do you have any tips for people that are getting into Destiny and kind of learning how to snipe or whatever? In my opinion, if you're not already set for sniping, you're not already used to it, then there's not really any sort of advantage that comes out of sniping, especially if you're really just not accustomed to doing it. However, if you're still really good at it, and I know a lot of people have a certain type of sniping style or play style with their sniper to the point where this patch isn't really going to affect them all that much. For everyone, no matter how you play, I think in 4v4 and 6v6 modes, it's definitely going to affect how you play a ton and how you perform. And I wouldn't recommend, and that's the main reason for me, kind of tying into whether or not I'll be sniping. For 4v4, 5v5, 6v6, anything above 3v3, I will not be sniping in. The main reason is that in this upcoming 4v4 tournament, it's also zone control, and playing with an objective in the first place with a sniper was a bit difficult to start with. And now that there's more people on the playing field, as well as, you know, a little bit of a shift in the meta, I feel like there's not as many hand cannons around, and a little bit of an increase with pulse rifles. It's going to be a lot harder to snipe people shooting at you with a pulse rifle than it is with an IS Luna. And it, you know, originally it was still hard to shoot people pulsing you, but now with the increased, you know, flinch, I guess, added, it's going to be really difficult. So as far as like incentives, I don't really think there's a reason to learn how to snipe. But at the same time, if you have like a good sniper like Crafty or Hype or War or whoever, they're still going to do completely fine while sniping. And by the way, if you're wondering, no, this is not post-patch sniper gameplay. Post-patcher. It's not post-patch sniper gameplay. This was taken from around a month ago. I did have a few clips that I could have used, but most of that was used up in my videos for tournament gameplay. That's pretty much the only time I've been sniping, and we ended up winning the tournament. So that I think speaks a lot about you can still get away with sniping, and if you're a good sniper, chances are you're going to do better with a sniper than you would with a shotgun. So for me, I didn't really have the movement down for shotgunning at the time, and if I had shotgunned, I think in that tournament, I think there's a very, very strong chance that we would have lost. Not because I was like a super key important role for the team or whatever with a sniper. It's just that when you're comfortable with something, no matter what they do to the weapon, you're still going to be best with it. When they pooped all over shotguns, Lumi and all these shotgunner people like Anbu and all that, they didn't switch to snipers just because shotguns got significantly worse. You're not going to be able to use your shotgun and do the same things that you did with it before, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's unusable. I think the biggest thing that I noticed just playing in tournaments and all that post-patch compared to pre-patch is that before you didn't really have to be too careful about your shot placement and when you're shooting. After the patch, it does matter actually a lot now. If someone is shooting you with an IS Luna, if you can adjust from that flinch and kind of snap to their head in between their shots, that's pretty much the best bet you have. If you have your sniper out, you're kind of caught with your pants down, you can't switch to your primary in time. If you know they're shooting you and they get their first shot off, if you can time it to the point where your shot is right in between the flinch, then that's kind of your only spot when you have a chance. There's a few clips from the tournament, I'll try to find them on my computer and play them, where I shot just at the right time, and even though they were getting shots on me, and this happens like all the time, like every day, even after the patch, if people are getting shots on you, you can still snipe them. Especially with hand cannons, it's a lot more manageable. I still feel like with pulses, it's really, really hard to snipe. It was hard to snipe against them in the first place, and then like ever since this patch, for me, it's been pretty much impossible. But when it comes to hand cannons, it's actually pretty pretty manageable when it comes to shooting in between their shots. So it's definitely going to be a little bit different. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone getting into the game, or if anyone who's trying to get into the competitive scene, seeing as I think it's shifting more towards 4v4, unfortunately. I'm kind of disappointed by this, because I've loved sniping, and all these people that I've admired for sniping, that are like super good and that I've always thought were the best players, they no longer have snipers on, which kind of sucks. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sniping is still viable. If you love sniping, you're still going to get away with it. Not quite as well as you did before, but it's definitely a usable tactic and a usable loadout, and I still love using it from time to time when I can and when I can get away with it, mainly in pubs and whatnot. I've been using it in threes, so it's still good. Still good to go if you're playing sweaties. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll have a video out tomorrow probably with Titan gameplay for 4v4 if you guys want to see that. Just let me know, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've said that about a billion times now, but I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace.